you showing up?
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Now Golden State's starting five. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. No good from Bogut. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that two-guard position.
Well, he can defend three positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the two-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Cavaliers on D. Bogut with a screen on Irving. Down low. And finished off by Bogut.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Now here's James. Cleveland moving it around. On its way from Irving for two. Connects, the jumper drops. Irving's got his first points of the game.
Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
And the wide open shot from Green. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. From deep. Here's Thompson. And two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That one is no good.
And one thing about Tristan Thompson, he is an absolute terror on the offensive glass. Was top 5 in that category last year, despite playing less than 27 minutes a game. Does a terrific job with anticipation of the carom and uses his gigantic wingspan to just go up and reel it in. Terrific motor and nose for the glass.
Here's Irving. Harrison Barnes picking up that last basket. Shot clock at 5. Smith dishes to James. Another miss by LeBron. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Greg, you were talking about Tristan Thompson. LeBron came out and said he's one of the best pick-and-roll defenders in the NBA. And Clark, that's high praise from the Kings.
No doubt. I mean, Thompson is an emerging force. If he could just develop his shooting stroke a little more, then you're talking about a very, very valuable player.
Good point.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Barnes with it. Now Smith defending. Here's Green. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
The Cavaliers trailing. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Thompson sends it back. Thompson against LeBron. On its way from Irving for 2. Off the iron that time.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Love can't hit.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has. Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
I asked him if there was an X factor in this game, a player they couldn't forget about.
and he said it would have to be Tristan Thompson, the power forward out of Texas. He said Thompson is still developing from a skill standpoint, but his motor is really off the charts. You always have to find him and get a body on him when the shot goes up, because the guy never takes a play off. Guys, they've been forewarned. We'll see if they take it to heart.
Thanks again, Doris.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Curry attacking, and it's sent back by Irving. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. From deep, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got 7 points. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. Mozgov with a block. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Livingston kicks to Ezeli. And yes, sir, that one drops. Ezeli's got his first basket.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play, defended the shot, and then finished it off with the rebound.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Barbosa passes to Livingston. Knocked loose and stolen by Irving. Outside jumper. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And Fry kicks to Irving. Wide open shot is on the money. Irving's got 9. Livingston. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his...
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my...
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Warriors?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. Ian Clark out there with Barbosa. And it's Spates in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Dellavedova, that's good.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
James outside. 11 feet away. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And the Cavaliers lead by 2. The Warriors have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. On our old partner, Steve Kerr, also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars. And Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success.
No.
I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach is you've got to have a good staff.
Point.
And Steve has that.
Excellent point. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow and stop forcing shots.
Well, Greg, the misses started piling up. Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good timeout to kind of calm his guys down and hit the reset button.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Bogut. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Stephen Curry's checked in for Ian Clark.
Stephen Curry.
Now here's Curry on the wing. Thompson. And that's collected by Love. Well, last season would be one where Kevin Love played a different role, saw his numbers decline, but that was, I think, especially with LeBron and Kyrie, much better players than he ever had in Minnesota. That was to be expected.
It's a great point, Kevin. And Love dropped about 10 points per game in terms of his output. The field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage was down, but still, he traded it all to be on a winning team. And I really feel like his numbers will start to go up as he makes the adjustment to playing with great players.
Good point. Barnes kicks to Bogut. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson with it. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips, but those turnovers could have been avoided. Careless mistakes.
Absolutely. They have got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far.
And, you know, for Love last season, we knew he'd be in a supporting role to LeBron. You put any player next to LeBron, and he automatically becomes some kind of role player.
Here's Green, drilled from 11 feet out. Green's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's James, and some very quick points for him on that possession. James has got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
And thinking back to Love at his numbers last year, we saw the same thing from Bosh when he played with LeBron. Love and Bosh had similar reductions in scoring, but both were still great players, and they both have the ability to adapt and impact the game in other ways.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the three.
And here we go. Fast break. Love's got it. And again, it's LeBron James. And now a 3-point Cleveland lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots.
Warriors trail by 3. Curry kicks to Thompson. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. They get the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Passes it to Dellavedova. This one for 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Dellavedova's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Curry. There's 1:47 left now here in the second. Cavs didn't start the season as a team built around the 3, but they would end it that way.
Yeah, and after the trade for Smith and Shumpert, it changed their dynamic. All of a sudden, they can do a lot of damage from beyond the arc.
Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
A different look now for Cleveland. Shumpert is checked in for James, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Mazzili's checked in for the Warriors. Rush comes in for Barnes.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Love. Last season for the Warriors really dominated from beginning to end to lead the league and Greg, both offensive and defensive efficiency.
And, Kevin, a lot of people knew the Warriors were good at offense. But they've been equally as good defensively over the past few seasons. Kind of flying under the radar for whatever reason. Not the case going forward.
Outside Irving. Outside jumper. Three-pointer. And another three for Cleveland.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Livingston dishes to Iguodala. The feed to Azili. The 11-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving for 3. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Golden State also making a change. Ian Clark's checked in for Thompson. Here's Clark. Misses off the right iron. Cleveland's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
Well, he hit that shot, Kevin, from the suburbs. What a shot.
You got to have some guts to let it fly from that far beyond the arc.
4 seconds left. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. There's no, and that does it for
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 17 points. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is.
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch 4-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
Cleveland leading by 7. And here's Irving. He's got 17. From downtown, count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Good. And 12 points for Draymond Green.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And the second free throw, good.
And what a game for Green. 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
The Cavaliers leading by 7.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. So did basketball IQ.